playing with people's emotions. A lot of people are one situation away from ending up on that orange jumpsuit. A lot of people are one straw away from breaking their back. You don't be the straw. Respect people's time, their energy, and their money because it may save your life. Let me tell you a story. I remember I was going to Trader Joe's one time, and it was a lady that I parked next to who kept staring inside this little eatery and restaurant that was right next to it. And you can tell that something wasn't right. So I go in and I said, if I see her again, I'll say, you matter. You know, something like that, or just say, you okay. Right? So then I come out, she's still there. I knock on the glass. She didn't even hear me. She didn't even look. So I said, you matter. And she rolled down the window. I said, and I seen her eyes, and I seen her pupils dilated. And most of the time, her pupils dilated, it's fight or flight. And in a woman, it's different. See, women are contemplators, right? So when their pupils dilate like that, it's usually they contemplating some stuff and they about to black out. They about to black out. And the mind needs more information, so it dilates their pupils, right? Women are methodical. Men, we can do it in an instant. So I looked at her and she looked up to me and I said, it ain't worth it. You mean more to the world than you think. She opened the door. I said, oh, shit. Getting in something I shouldn't have gotten in. I should have mind my business. That's the first thing going in my mind because I'm about to have to do something that I don't want to do. And I could have just mind my business. That's what's going through my head. She gets out, gives me a hug, and says, you just saved someone's life today. And got in the car and pulled off. I don't know who she was looking at in the restaurant. I'm not going to assume. But we got to stop playing with people. There's a lot of people putting out content, how to get men, do this and that, and they're causing so much damage to people. There's a lot of men out here playing games on women and everything else. Let me tell you something. Shit ain't no game. That may be the last woman you play games with. The last man you play games with. Let me tell you a story what happened to one of my good friends who was an 88 Mike in the military. He gets out of the military. He was a family man. This dude grind. He got out of the military because the military wasn't paying him enough. So he wanted to become a truck driver. So he got out of the military, got this truck driver job. He was excited because he was a family man. He wanted to make sure his family didn't want for nothing. So he was a truck driver. And he came home from driving a load or whatever, but he came home early and found his wife doing her business with another man. He went in the garage, got the pum. They ain't here no more. The police came and did their business. He ain't here no more. Y'all better stop playing with these dudes. Y'all better stop playing with these women. There's another case that happened in D.C. Recently. I think it was like maybe 2 years ago, right? And I remember somebody was telling me that this lady was a serial dater. She would go and take men, basically use men for dinners. But this one particular guy really, really liked her. And so she was like, you know what, I'm going to take him for a couple of things and blah, blah, blah. And it got out somehow that she was doing all of this. He snapped. He ain't here no more. She ain't here no more. A lot of this stuff is ego-based. And a lot of us don't understand that people have feelings and emotions, and we don't take that in consideration that some people are just going through a lot. You don't know what people go through You don't know what the pain people go through and what they got to deal with and how they deal with it. Man, you don't know. You don't know the stresses people have, and they're just one situation away. This is why in schools they have anti-bullying clause, because you keep bullying somebody, you keep pushing them, and keep pushing them, and they snap. We human. And a lot of us don't take that in consideration because we're arrogant. You know, sometimes it's better to just to be like, you know what? I'm not the man for you. I'm not the woman for you. And I remember one time, this happened to one of my battle buddies. I think his cousin was dealing with this young lady, right? And the young lady was a good, sweet woman. She had a good career, whatever, but he was playing games with her. She didn't take no more. And she went, got a knife. He ain't here no more. You can't keep playing with people, man. And we have to stop, because life ain't sweet for everybody. And a lot of people keep playing these games with people, and I know it feels good. You think you doing one for the cause. You think you taking back this. You thinking you doing all this other stuff. All these people you champion for ain't gonna be at your funeral. Some of you got kids and everything else you leaving behind, and you ain't thinking. And you playing these games and these mental games with people. Some of these people, they tired, man. You don't know how many men and women I speak with that got to deal with so much stuff, and they just need one more incident, and that's it. And they're in an orange jumpsuit for the rest of their life. You don't believe me? Hey, go to YouTube. Crimes of Passion. That's all I'm going to tell you. Go to YouTube, Crimes of Passion. And then listen to that the next time you have an expectation or you want to go play with somebody's heart. I don't play with people's hearts, period. I dismiss people very quickly. I get them out of here if I see certain things going on, or if I feel like I'm not going to measure up to what their expectations or what they expect. I leave them alone, because I don't play games with people, because I understand emotions. People will black out on you. Straight up. And a lot of times it's because they have invested so much in that person. They have tolerated so much in that person's stuff. They've been dealt a bad hand in life of dealing with that person and dealing with that crap, and they done had enough. And they about to get it in. Crimes of Passion is a real thing. And I behoove you, before you go and you want to go listen to these people tell you go do this and play these games, I behoove you to go to YouTube. You ain't got to listen to me. I'm full of it, right? Go there and go to YouTube, type in Crimes of Passion, and keep looking at those things. Keep looking at all those court cases and all those things. And you tell me what some lady online, what she gonna do to stop that. You tell me who's going to feed your family and who's going to take care of your children while you in prison. You tell me what somebody going to do while you're sitting there, and somebody got to do some funeral arrangements for you. Stuff ain't no joke, man. Leave people alone. Leave them alone. You don't know. If you ain't going to do right by them, leave them alone. Peace.